Meet the Chef
is proudly brought to you by
Fortune Rice, always on point, just like Mom.
and
Geisha, stay strong and wash long.
It's not just a regular restaurant, but one located in a serene garden, known for their freshly squeezed juice and wood oven made pizzas. And of course, many more dishes which we're going to be discovering right on this show. My name is Chris Carter and this is Meet the Chef. On this trip, what kind of pizza are we going to make?
We are going to do mushroom.
Like a mushroom pizza.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a wood oven baked mushroom pizza.
Yes.
Oh, that's so long.
We are going to cook fonio with vegetables and plantain.
This show is brought to you by Fortune Rice. My name is Chris Carter and this is Meet the Chef. Welcome back, guys. So if you're just joining us, this is Meet the Chef, and like I told you earlier, it's all about the scenery and greenery and ambience of this place. So we are at the One Corner Garden, and right beside me is actually one of the co-owners.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
You're
Thanks for
welcome
having
to
me.
the show.
Thank you.
All right, so One Corner. The first thing that came into my mind, One Corner, the song, One Corner, One Corner, One Corner. So how did you come up with the name One Corner? What actually inspired it?
Well, yeah, because we're actually in a corner here in Coco Mimling. So, it's kind of a hidden place. So it's like a little corner for people, with a little hideaway,
Yeah.
get away out of the bustle of the city and the heat, get some greenery, some fresh air, and some nice fresh squeezed juices. And
Okay, so what actually inspired the inception of this place? Why did you choose this style, like a garden, the greenery, the whole, ambience?
Because it's difficult, in Accra there's not a lot of greenery. We have to go to to the botanical gardens or something to get a little bit of fresh air and greenery. So we wanted to bring, something kind of fitting for here with a lot of greenery. We built everything ourselves.
What are some of the foods that you actually have on your menu?
Oh, we have quite a variety of foods. We have continental, we have Ghanaian, we have indigenous, so we have wood-fired pizzas, which we've started recently. We built our own wood-fire oven out of clay. We also have fonio, which is a grain that I work with.
Yeah.
And it's particularly black fonio, which is a 5,000-year-old ancient grain.
Wow.
That's been cultivated for 5,000 years, I should say. Togolese variety.
Wow.
Very healthy. It also helps cure type 2 diabetes.
Yeah.
We have tilapia. We have banku. We have our specialties also are mushrooms. We have oyster mushrooms that we batter and then we deep fry. And that even tastes like calamari, a lot of people say.
Wow. So what actually brings people here? Like among all the food that you just mentioned, what's like the staple food that everybody want to come like, we want this so badly?
I think everyone has we have enough to offer that everybody, some people come for our kebabs. Some people, like I said, come for the mushrooms, they come for the fonio, but I think maybe they try and then they have a chance to try something else as time. We have a lot of repeat customers.
Yeah.
And of course they come for the greenery.
Yeah. So I know the world is actually leaning on healthy foods these days.
Yes.
So I'm sure that's why you added the fonio. But why fonio though?
I've been working with fonio for some time. I have a company called Ababu. And so I've been working with fonio since 2016. And I'm a chef as well. And when I discovered, I knew that fonio was growing in West Africa, but it was difficult to find in Ghana.
Yes.
I went to the north, and then I saw they had white fonio, and then I had a business partner where we do a permaculture farm in Togo. Formed a business partnership doing a permaculture farm, 85-hectare permaculture farm in Togo, and working with Fonio and working doing a farmers cooperative. And so I saw Fonio was available, and then I got really excited when I found out there was also a different variety like black Fonio.
Yeah. So now there are a lot of people watching you, and just like me, I'm sure they've seen this place around, but they never actually realize that, okay, this is what it is.
Yeah.
But now I want you to actually sell this place to them in some minutes.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you want to get out, and we have plenty and ample room. You can come out, get fresh air, you can bring the family, lots of room also for the kids. We have many things on the menu for the kids. Fresh wood-fired pizza, we make everything from scratch. Everything's handmade. Everything you see here is handmade.
Yeah, all right, so you've heard it from him. If you want something healthy, you want to have fun too, and you just want to relax, all you need to do is come here at One Corner Garden located at Kokomemle. Now it's time for us to get into the kitchen. Are you going to be the one cooking for us?
I'll be helping out, yes. I'll be helping out. But you'll meet some of our chefs.
Okay, definitely. So now it's time for us to get into the kitchen, and then we will tell you what we are going to be making. So don't go nowhere. We'll be right back after this break.
Open everywhere and anywhere I go. I see no one that can do it like you do. Whether rice was
Mommy, how do you do it?
whether jollof rice or watching.
Just like moms know what to do in every situation, you can trust Fortune Rice for all your rice meals. It needs just a little water. Fortune Rice, always on point, just like mom. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Welcome back, guys. So if you're just joining us, this is Meet the Chef, and we're still at the One Corner Garden. So earlier on, we got to speak to the co-owner of this place, and he told us so much about this place and the food that they even have to offer. So right now, it's time for us to meet the chef, who is going to take us through the journey of preparing the foods that we talked about, and it's no other food than the wood-baked
pizza.
Yeah. So what kind of pizza are we going to make?
We are going to do mushrooms.
Okay, mushroom pizza.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a wood oven baked mushroom pizza.
Yes.
Oh, that's so long and that's a mouthful. All right, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Okay, so what are we going to start with?
We start with the rolling of the dough.
Okay.
To put some small flour on top of the. To put some flour on top of the dough so that it will be hard.
Okay, so the dough is mixed with what? Because I can see some little things in it.
We had sugar, salt, oil,
There's some spices in it?
and small spices on it.
So what are you doing?
I have to make it hard.
Okay, so doing this makes it hard.
Hard, yeah.
Okay.
You have to top up with more flour.
Let me try.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay, you're topping up with more flour.
So that it will be hard.
Okay, am I
Then
doing the
to
right
get
thing?
Yeah, you are doing the right thing to get the flour rolling easy.
I only watched this on TV, and now I am doing it. So we're making a small pizza?
Yes, well, normal size.
Normal size. So it's going to be like very light.
Yes, you have to be very, very light.
Yeah. Because I see some that are very thick, and I don't really enjoy the thick ones. But Chef, what's your name?
My name is Charles.
Charles.
Yeah.
So Chef Charles, do you prefer making pizzas more than just cooking?
Yeah.
Because I know like some chefs prefer being in the kitchen and making continental dishes or local dishes, or
I prefer doing pizza more than
doing any of that.
working in the kitchen.
Why?
Because I love the job.
So it's actually very interesting that that small amount of dough make this whole round size like this.
Yeah, I'll use my fork to create some holes for the fire so that inside will bake well.
Okay. The holes actually helps the heat penetrate inside.
Yes. Now I have to put in the dough in the oven to get it a little bit hard. I have to wait like 1 minute
1 minute.
Yeah.
All right. So while we wait for it, is there any other thing we need to prepare?
No, I've already done everything.
Okay.
So when I bring it out, I just have to do the topping.
Okay.
Just
All right.
put it back.
So with the toppings, can you tell us some of the toppings here?
This basil leaves.
Yes.
Mushroom.
Yes.
Black olives. Garlic.
Yeah.
This one is basil mix.
Okay.
With garlic and salt and everything, so that you put it on top to get it flavor.
And that's the tomato sauce.
This tomato sauce.
Okay. All right.
And we have cheese too here.
Yeah. But how long have you been doing this for?
Oh, not quite long.
Not quite long.
Not quite long.
Was it easy to learn?
It's not easy.
It's not easy. So like when you started it, have you ever made any mistakes before?
A lot.
A lot of mistakes.
A lot.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah. But what's your favorite pizza?
I like minced meat.
Minced meat.
That's what I like.
Hey, you like meat, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, bruh, we're going vegetarian.
Now I'm bringing the dough out from the oven.
Okay. So 1 minute done.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
So the first thing you have to put is the tomato sauce. And then the next thing is the cheese.
Okay.
This mozzarella cheese.
So I'm spreading some more because I like extra cheese. And more and more and more cheese.
The next thing is
the olives.
Olives. Then to the basil mix.
So the basil mix is like pesto?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's like a pesto, yeah?
I go for
The
mushroom.
mushrooms, okay. So we go for the mushrooms and we're gonna like put it one, right? The same thing?
Yeah.
Apparently. So this is good for vegetarians,
Yes.
right?
The next thing is the garlic.
Oh.
Would you like to try it?
Yes.
Okay, let me do it.
And to grate it to
Yeah, grate it on top. Now we have to take it back to the oven.
Back to the oven.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
So,
now
how long is it going to be
like
there?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, guys. So while we wait for our pizza to get ready, it's time for us to get into our kitchen tips. Colors of chopping boards and their uses. Yellow chopping boards for cooked meat. White chopping board for bakery and dairy products. Green chopping boards for salads, fruits, and fresh vegetables. Red chopping board for raw meat. Brown chopping board for vegetables. And blue chopping boards for raw fish. The use of color-coded chopping board is necessary in order to separate your cooked food from raw food to help minimize the risk of cross-contamination. Well, that was a very important kitchen tip that you need to know if you ever want to be a chef. And yes, we'll be giving you with more kitchen tips every episode. Now it's time for us to get into another dish while we wait for our pizza to get ready. So while our pizza is trying to sit and get ready and all that good for us to see the final result, we are going to be making another dish. Don't go nowhere.
Been everywhere and anywhere I go. I see no one that can do it like you do. Whether rice was
Mommy, how do you do it?
whether jollof rice or watching.
Just like moms know what to do in every situation, you can trust Fortune Rice for all your rice meals. It needs just a little water. Fortune Rice, always on point, just like mom. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Mama, how can we fight germs?
We can fight the spread of germs by washing hands frequently with soap, like a geisha bar. Stay strong and wash long. Help prevent the spread of germs by hand washing with soap, like geisha.
Welcome back, guys. So we are still here at the One Corner Garden, and now it's time for us to get into our second meal. And our second meal is not a pizza, but it's something that you have seen before, but with a difference and with a touch. So what are we cooking today?
We are going to cook fonio with vegetable stew and plantain.
All right, so how do we start?
So first of all, you take your fonio, then you wash it. There's a lot of particles in it, so you now sieve it. You sieve your fonio.
So how long does it take to prepare the fonio?
About 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yes.
Okay.
You put it into the microwave so that it will cook a little. So after that, we'll come back to our stew.
So we already have a stew.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll just add the vegetables. And I'll put on the fire for the plantain. It's my oil. So I'll wait for my stew to boil. So I'll just add the veg.
So you're going to add the vegetables into the stew?
Yes.
Okay. So
This
now
is my plantain.
we get the plantain ready. Okay.
I'll smash salt.
So is that the fonio that is smelling like that?
Yes.
Nice. It has a very nice aroma, actually.
So I'll take it out.
Already? It's ready?
No, it's not yet ready. But I'll take it out and I'll add onions and carrots.
Oh, okay.
to
So you
it.
add some vegetables to
Yes.
it. Okay.
And small salt with oil.
All
Small
right.
oil.
Okay.
I'll mix it.
Mix it. And then it's going to go back again.
Yes.
Nice.
I'll now add my veg to the stew. You have onions, green pepper, cabbage, and carrot.
Yeah. So what's your favorite Ghanaian dish to cook?
Banku with okra.
I knew you were going to say banku. You look like banku. Yes, you look like someone that would like banku a lot. Yes. And when it comes to continental dish, what do you like?
Fried rice.
Fried rice. Ugh, okay, that's nice. Seems our plantain is ready right
Yes.
now.
Yes. So I'm going to remove it from the fire.
What about our fonio?
Our fonio is also ready.
So let me check that out. Ooh. So this is it.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Wow. Looks quite different. So everything is ready, right?
Yes.
And it's time for us to plate.
Yes.
Okay guys, it's time for us to plate, and when we come back, we will be tasting what we have prepared here. Don't go nowhere.
I've been everywhere and anywhere I
how
go.
do you do
I see
it?
no one that can do it like you though. Whether rice was
Mommy, how do you do it?
me too old, whether jollof rice or watching flow.
Just like moms know what to do in every situation, you can trust Fortune Rice for all your rice meals. It needs just a little water. Fortune Rice, always on point, just like mom. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Alright guys, so we are back, and it's that part that you love to watch. The food is all prepared and it's time for us to dig right in. So, tell me, what do we have here?
All right, we have right here, we have, these are organic oyster mushrooms, which we've battered and then we've deep fried. So it's a great meat substitute. It tastes a lot like
It
meat.
actually looks like meat.
Yeah, a lot of people think it's calamari when they try it. Served with a green pepper. Here we have pizza.
The pizza that we made.
This is the wood oven pizza.
Yeah.
This is our mushroom special with black olives, freshly sliced garlic. We also make our own basil cashew
Yeah.
pesto.
I saw it. I
Yeah.
asked him. I said, "Is this pesto?"
And
Yeah.
the basil, and the basil comes from my garden, so
Nice.
yeah, we
nice.
try to do as much as possible.
So
And over here we have black fonio,
Yeah.
the iburu.
Wow.
So yeah.
And
so-
here we have the freshly squeezed juice.
Yes. Pineapple juice.
Yes, and I love
Yes.
it. I
Oh,
love it.
thank you so much.
I love it. All right, so,
So-
it's time for us to dig in.
Yeah.
So what should I expect while tasting?
Well, this, you get a bit of the crunchiness with our batter. It's almost like a tempura batter, and it's seasoned, so you'll get a little spice, a little bit of flavor, and then the mushrooms are cooked quite delicately, so it has a meaty texture. Yeah, and you can even squeeze some fresh lime on top.
Just like meat.
Yeah.
Nice.
So this is actually one of our top-selling items. The oyster mushrooms. Some people come all the way from McCarthy Hill.
Wow, just for the mushroom.
Yeah. What do you think?
You're right. It actually does feel like calamari.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it's a great substitute for meat.
Yeah. And it's very healthy. The mushrooms are plentiful.
Yeah, and it can be a snack,
I've also lived in Louisiana and New Orleans, and we eat a lot of oysters. So I actually came up. I even make like a sandwich with it. We eat like this oyster sandwich, but
Wow.
instead I substitute the.
I like it, it's nice.
We like to try new and different things.
Yeah, this is really innovative, I think.
Yeah.
Very, very innovative, and it's very good for people who don't like meat.
Yes. Yes.
So let's just go straight to the
Okay.
pizza.
Okay.
I'll take one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a thin crust, as you can see.
Very
We
thin.
use wood, which also gives it a nice flavor. The dough is cured for 24 hours. So it has-
24 hours?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we try to let it sit. It's nice if you let it sit overnight.
Wow.
We make our own pizza sauce as well. So you have a nice layer of pizza sauce, which is a bit spicy, but not too much. Fresh mozzarella cheese.
I love it.
Oh,
I love
thank
it.
you.
What actually really impressed me was the fact that the dough was thin.
Yes, yes.
I was happy. I was like, yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
I know sometimes it's nice because it has a nice balance.
Yes,
That way you can layer it.
It has a
you
good
can-
balance,
yeah.
exactly, and you can actually eat it and really enjoy it.
Yeah. So not too much sauce, but a lot of flavor. So yeah, that's what we're going for.
I love it.
Oh, thank
This
you.
is great.
Yeah.
I should come and intern.
Anytime.
I should come and intern. So now we have the black fonio, some vegetable stew, and
Yes.
some plantain.
Much different in the white, and flavor-wise, and texture.
The texture is different.
Yeah.
Completely different.
Yeah.
Well, this feels like couscous actually.
Exactly. Yeah. It fluffs up very nicely, and doesn't stick. And so
True,
yeah.
it doesn't stick.
Yeah. But this we cook. We use broth, and you can use broth water. As you can see, we added some vegetables to ours. You can flavor it up. It's quite versatile.
Very versatile.
Yeah. Breakfast cereal.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I had
yeah,
the breakfast cereal this morning with white fonio. So I took just a little, and while eating, it feels like it's expanding.
Yes.
So it's I think it's very filling.
Yes.
in a
it
good
is.
way.
It is. And it's packed full of protein. So after you eat it, you feel full. You feel content, I should
Exactly,
say.
yeah.
You don't feel that bloated
Yes,
stuff
exactly.
because it metabolizes very easily into the body, and that's also why it's great for type 2 diabetes.
And I also heard that it digests very easily.
Exactly.
So guys, as you heard him say, it's very, very, very healthy and even good for diabetic patients.
Yeah.
And which I must say, you only hear this on Meet the Chef. Yes, we have gone a little bit medical. He's even sounding like a doctor, and I think it's very interesting, especially it's very interesting because we have this here but a lot of people do not know about it. That's nice. So if you want something indigenous, if you want something healthy, you know the right place to come to. You can just come here at One Corner Garden. I don't want to make your mouth water so much, so I just want to remind you that you can follow us on all our social media pages. Instagram at Meet the Chef GH, on Facebook Meet the Chef, and on YouTube Meet the Chef, where you can watch all the content that we also have out there. You are the real MVP, and without you, this show wouldn't be possible. Now, our sponsors have something for you.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes, our sponsors, Fortune Rice, actually wants to give this to you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes.
That's from our sponsor.
Thank you so
Saying
much.
a very big thank you for letting us, come to your space.
Yeah. You're always welcome.
And I really, really want to say a very big thank you to you and your management and all your chefs too.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, so we've come to the end of the show, and we want to say a very big thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you next week, same time. This is Meet the Chef, and my name is Chris Kata.